They say Halloween 2020 was like no other. Most people stayed home, fearing the virus rather than the darkness. Streets were silent, trick-or-treaters few. But in a forgotten neighborhood, down the dead end of Briar Hollow Lane, something sinister took the silence as an invitation. It started with a single missing child, then another. Authorities blamed the chaos of the pandemic, but those who lived there knew the truth. Something ancient had awakened, and it had a taste for fear. The Hollow family had just moved into 13 Briar Hollow Lane. A strange choice for Halloween night, but the price was too good to ignore. Sarah Hollow, a nurse worn thin by months of hospital horrors, wanted a quiet evening. Her husband, Tom, hoped to distract their 10-year-old son Max with movies and candy. But the house had plans of its own. Max was the first to see it. A figure in a torn jack-o'-lantern mask, standing under the dying oak in their backyard. At first they thought it was a late-night prank. Then Max disappeared. Frantic, Sarah called the police, but they found no evidence, only a trail of candy corn leading into the woods. Desperate, Tom ventured out, flashlight in hand. He returned screaming, with deep claw marks down his back and eyes that refused to blink. He couldn't speak, only mutter numbers: 1, 2, 3. The following night, the Halloweens of the past came alive. Shadows moved independently. Old radios played 1950s Halloween specials in distorted voices. Sarah saw children, bloody, smiling, standing in the corners of their home. Each vision whispered a number. The kill count was rising. They learned the truth from a neighbor, Mrs. Eldridge, the last surviving resident who remembered the 2020 harvest. Every 50 years, a being called the Lantern Keeper emerged to reclaim souls lost to fear. 2020 was its return, and the lockdowns had made fear plentiful. Sarah tried to leave, but the house wouldn't allow it. Doors locked on their own, windows turned to mirrors showing only her son's last scream. On Halloween night, she made her final stand, lighting every candle, drawing protective sigils from Eldridge's journals. But the keeper was already inside. Tom, now hollow in mind and body, opened the door. The keeper did not kill Sarah. It whispered a bargain: tell the world the count or join it. She lived. Or at least that's what the records say. Sarah Hollow vanished a year later, leaving behind one thing: a diary recounting the events of Halloween 2020. In it, a final line: the count was 13. But fear feeds it faster now. Since then, every Halloween, 13 people go missing. No pattern. No clues. Just one number carved into their walls: 14.